might have been great before that, but at 47, 54, he struggled. I mean, Hatton's a tough guy. I mean, but that's all he is, a tough guy. And 6 rounds, the fight was pretty close. Oscar almost beat him. And he didn't lose the second to Oscar. I mean, I don't see the greatness of him at those higher weights. I won't say it's an easy fight for Manny, but I think we can make it look easy, though if we fight the right fight.
On one level, would you be after Shane beats for it?
Well, then we get to that fight and he goes away, but then the general public say, well, we never saw the fight that should have happened at the right time, you know? I mean, because Shane will fight anybody, so it is probably a better fight for the fans, action-wise, because both guys like to fight, but the thing about the Mayweather fight, I mean, a person that knows nothing about boxing still wants to see that fight.
So, but if Shane wins, then that becomes the fight that should happen.
Hopefully, that doesn't always happen though. I mean, because when he beat Oscar, you know, all of a sudden he started with Oscar money and all that, and things didn't work out.
That's a rematch club.
My solution is just fucking sign the contract and fight. You know, steroids, no steroids. Like, if he wants to use Dilacaine in his hands, he can use it. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's not in the hands of drugs. I know he has bad hands, and he's Texas doesn't allow that, and Nevada does. But I don't think it's legal in any state, to be honest with you. It's Vegas will let you get away with that. When I broke my hands, I used to shoot my hands up too. I mean, his Uncle Roger, I remember the commission doctor used to shoot him up in the dressing room before fights because, I mean, Mayweather's have small fragile hands. I mean, the thing is, so these painkillers, I don't care. I mean, whatever, I'll say whatever it takes to make the fight, as long as it's just not dictated by Mayweather. I mean, I'm not going to let him dictate the rules of the fight. You let him do this, next thing you'll know, he fights him in a round. I mean, how far can he push it?
I think the blood thing had anything to do with why they wouldn't have it.
That's what I hear. But, I would tell the commission to let him do it. But I don't know if I'm big enough to do that. It's against my fighter, so maybe they would. I have no problem with that. It doesn't make him a better puncher or anything like that. It's actually a bad feeling when you can't put your punches forward.
From your perspective of Mayweather, do you think they'll ever give up on that demand so the fight can happen, or do you look at it as kind of unlikely to happen?
You know, just hopefully he doesn't make any good bets on basketball. He wants to make Pacquiao money. And I think that's why the fight will happen, because he can't make that money with anyone else. So that's my hope. That he comes to the table and he needs that he pays people off or whatever he needs money for it, and for more around. I mean, that fight is, that puts us back in the league, puts MMA not out of business, but puts boxing back in the league. In certain fights, certain times, it's good for the sport, and that fight's good for the sport.
Guys beating bigger guys with speed and quickness, but to be able to take the punch of a guy like Miguel Cotto, don't you see how they came to that conclusion?
Possibly, I would say that. I think one of the conclusions is that he found out that Mayweather likes to get blood, and that was the perfect way to get blood. Things that it's not helpful. I mean, if I found out that Floyd has a weakness somewhere, I would try to exploit it if I could. Now he's saying that he's going to clean box it up. I think just a couple of respect, but again, I don't think Floyd's big enough to make the rules, and we're not going to do any test that he says, but any commission rule or somebody rule, and for all that.
Well, everybody knows you're honesty.
No, I mean, it's like giving away the first 2 rounds. Give him confidence.
everybody knows, your integrity, but you train guys that have been on steroids, like James Tony, you know?
Yeah.
So
Well, I assumed. I won't say I didn't know exactly. I never asked him, and I never had a conversation about it. But you can see in his body structure, there's some signs. The traps and so forth. He's either lifting a lot of weight or maybe he's on. So it did cross my mind, yes, but I never asked him about steroids. Yes.
when did that happen?
After the allegations, have you ever even, you know what steroids are? Because I have no, he knows so little about steroids, he knows less than I do. And, I think one other fighter that I had was on steroids also, just before him. But he was tested, he was tested in powerlifter. So I know he's been there before.
Well, they think about Fernando Vargas' situation when he fought Oscar, where, he took the steroid, but he honestly didn't know because Maz Ali was giving it to him.
Do we really know that, though?
Well, and he, so to give him the benefit of the doubt, he admitted it later, but he said Maz Ali put it in his drink and he drank it. So, do you think that there's all a chance that that's happened with Manny, who he doesn't know, but he may have done it?
No. He's never, why would he even think that? He gets tested after every fight. He's never come up dirty. Without any evidence, I think that was a bad assumption.
And Mark McGuire never came up dirty.
Yeah, but again, I'm not an expert on steroids, but the thing is, when you pass drug tests in Nevada, the test is there for a reason. I don't know if they're missing something. I know there's some stuff out there called clear and stuff like that. They can't be detected by any test. But they can now, right? They just come up with who they have who, right? But I don't think steroids in boxing is like all that big. I think on a small scale, it's probably out there, but more with the bigger guys, the heavyweights, there's probably so much weight gain. So there's so many different types nowadays, I guess, and they do that. The class weight gain and so forth.
Has it made you look into it since this is, to educate yourself about it?
Yeah, I talked to a guy from the NFL who was actually just up with the Bengals, and pretty much he tells you that blood in urine and hair, they all show about the same thing. Blood doesn't show any extra doesn't but you really tell the blood testing, they say the blood test goes from year to year, and they test the enzymes in the blood, and that's how they find the macerations of some sort. But hopefully they'll have something later on they'll find cure, and then they'll go back and take genetics away from the amateur athletes. But, the amateur athletes, these are Europeans, the medals, pro athletes, they get nothing. There's no punishment in pro if you get caught later on, or like showing with alcohol and stuff like that.
Right. Have you talked to Alex to be clear that he won't
100%.
get into any of that stuff?
First time with this, I'm against it in sports. If you can't do it naturally, I say don't do it. But that doesn't mean everybody's like that. But Alex is a friend of mine who works for me. My reputation is on the line with him. He assures me 100% that there's nothing out there. There's not a Philippine medicine out there that makes bullets out of soldiers. I think we developed in that.